let me show you how I made all of these beautiful vintage style decor Christmas items that actually came from a scrapbook collection. You may recognize it. It is from Carta Bella. Now, the website is called snapclicksupply.com, and of course I'll put it down here. This is the website. Now, what it is this is the digital format for the Echo Park company. Go in and go check out the designers. They have so many designers, so many things, from Prima, Jody Lee, Carta Bella, Echo Park. Now, what I'm using is A Very Merry Christmas collection. Here you can buy the whole set, the whole paper collection, and you guys may have had it. I think this came out like 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, and you guys know I love me some vintage Christmas. Or you can buy the pieces separately in sections like this ephemera set. This collection has 3 ephemera sets and 2 paper sets, because if you know, Echo Park is 2-sided paper, so they have one collection as one side and one is the other side. This is the other. Now, I went ahead and just grabbed the whole thing. The cool thing is I just checked the website. As I'm recording this tonight, I don't even know what day it is, but currently they have all Echo Park products 50% off. Now, this is not sponsored. I have nothing to do with this company. I have just used this several times in the past because I've used these items for Christmas cards and stuff like that when I want to print my own digital ones that have that vintage feel. This is what I've used in the past. This year, though, I've had these posters. They're 24 by 38, I believe, from Walgreens, and this is another digital download from Etsy that I found. I wanted to see, this was just literally a test run for that one. I wanted to see how it would print up, and look how gorgeous it is. I am going to make a full-size box of this. This comes with the front and back, but here are some other pieces. So we're going to focus on the items from Snap Click Supplies today, and we'll build that box another day. So these are the boards. I just happen to have several boards. My sister has kids, and I have to make like poster boards and stuff like that for them all the time. So I have these products in my garage. Now, what we're going to be using is the spray adhesive by Elmer's Glue. I like this one because it's not very toxic-y smelling. It's not horrible. I've actually sprayed inside and outside. Now, what you're going to do is print your images. Also, these posters, just keep an eye when the posters go on sale. This is the largest regular rectangular poster that they have, and I think they were 50% off when I ordered them. So I paid $20 per poster. I know sometimes they have coupons for 60% off. Now, what I'm doing is just taking a rough cut. I'm roughly cutting them out and separating them up, and then I will actually do a little bit of a closer cut. So I wanted to use this space right here. I added these peppermints because I didn't want that blank space to go to waste. So you want to use all of your space. And now, all of these files, I actually just I downloaded them, and then I put them directly into the website for Walgreens to put in these things, because they come out as PNGs or whatever, and you can enlarge them. These were enlarged, okay? So I didn't have to alter them. I didn't have to go to Canva. I didn't have to go to www.whatevercrap.com, because they give you so many steps. I've seen these videos. They're super awesome. They're all amazing. Everybody has a good idea. This is the easiest idea, and mind you, this is the first time I'm trying this because I wanted to see how it worked out. So here I am outside. This is how I spray it. I didn't spray it right now because I have the phone in hand. Once you spray it, you have 15 seconds to lay down your sections. I laid down the big pieces first. Then I just take a folded up piece of paper towel to smooth everything down, make sure I don't have any air bubbles. And honestly, it goes really quickly. I had one board to the side to remember my setup. Now what I'm doing is another rough cut. Right now I'm just separating them because I need it. I can't cut one by one out of like from the whole big piece on my desk. So I'm just technically separating them right now. But here I'm actually going with a brand new blade on my X-Acto knife. Now you can use a box cutter, you can use so many other things. I wouldn't recommend you use one of those hot blades, because this board actually has the heavyweight poster board on both sides. So it's poster board, foam, poster board. That you're going to need a good blade for, because when you use the hot knife, not all of them will cut through it. They'll cut through the foam, but not through the cardboard. And remember, you're cutting through 2 layers of cardboard. So here I am and here's the thing. I want that little border, and if you have like a 1/4 inch border around, you don't have to measure perfectly. Up close, you'll see they're not perfect, but who's gonna notice? They're as decor pieces. They're set up on your mantle, your fireplace, your stairs going up, your windows. You can set these up wherever you want. And here's the cool thing: this foam board has been sitting in my garage for like a couple of years, because I bought a bunch of it when it was on sale one time at Sloppy Hobby, and I haven't gone there ever since. But this has been sitting in the garage. But anyway, so they will last quite a bit. So you can just store them flat, pull them out again next year, and bing, bang, boom. Now, the paper collections, the full collection, when I bought it, was $14.99 for the 2 paper packs and the 3 ephemera sets. But if you wanted just to buy the ephemera sets, those are like $3.99. $3.99 plus the $20 poster because it was 50% off, plus a $5 foam board, bing, bang, boom. Oh, and use a coupon when you buy the spray adhesive. I did. Michael's finally had a 40% off coupon. Anyway, I'm so sorry for all the babbling, but I'm super excited about this because I've been wanting to do this for a while. Now I've cut one, and I go ahead and I just take my time, and I put an extra cutting mat on the mat that was on my desk, but then I also put an extra piece of like just scrap foam under it to kind of elevate it, and it kind of went by faster. Take your time. You are using a knife. Now, I'm not cutting everything on video because I caught myself trying to pay attention to the phone for everything being in frame, and I almost cut my finger. So I'm just gonna zip through it and come back towards the end. So, for my safety and my sanity. But here's a few of them. They look super, super cool. Now I'm working on the last one. Now I waited to work on the last one, which is this big Santa Claus. And this one is 24 inches tall. And as you can see, if there's a little piece of the board sticking, and mind you, this is towards the end. This is the last one I'm doing. So now, if you can see right here, I cut too close. No one's going to know. Your blade is getting a little dull. Your blade has glue on it at this point. So it might not be the easiest thing. But here I am, and I'm cutting away. I look for the corners. I look for the edges. It makes it super easy for you to cut away and then around the edges. Here it is. Here's what they look like. They're all cut. Peppermints. Now this one, some of the peppermints were a little bit off to the side because of my spacing. I'm still going to use them because those peppermints are going to go in that giant shiny bright box. Now, let's say you want them to stand on your own. No problem. Grab your scraps of the foam board that you cut out, get some hot glue, literally cut out a triangle. I know you guys can cut out a triangle. I know we all have 17 rulers, most of which we don't use, and we all have a hot glue gun. Here I am, just adhere it, and there you go. It's got a backing. Just make sure you let it dry before you put it off to the side. Now, if you don't want to put this on there because it's going to be harder to store, no problem. You can also just cut the side. You can cut the side of the glue and then just fold it over and re-glue it the next year. Easy peasy. But here's another one, and that's what we got going on here. All right, so here's where we are, and pardon the fact that there's still Halloween decor, but I wanted to get these done. So this is the larger Santa. This is about 23 inches tall. This one is, I left it without a corner like I showed previously, mainly because being that it's so big, it's going to be leaning against something. Whereas the other items, like, let me grab these, are going to be more of like on a shelf, a tabletop. They can go on your mantle. And since we added the little corners, and again, you don't have to add this. These can all just lay against the wall, in a window or anything like that. They can lay anywhere. And if you put them outside, I don't recommend you put them outside. You can put a peg inside unless you use like a coated sticker paper, whatever the heck that they also offer. But anyway, these will probably be here. This will probably replace some of this decor, or even up there. So these will just be on a little standing up kind of situation. Here is the other jar, and oops, and you can actually, depending on what kind of triangle you put on the back, you can actually have them standing. Or also, I did make a boo-boo on this one. I should have just made it flat at the bottom, but since it was rounded, I just went along the curve, but it'll still work. It still stands. Now, these do not have the candy cane. Here's that one. Does not have a cutout, a stand, because these will be just tucked in and put into places. These actually, the smaller ones will be part of the other shiny bright box that I am going to make. That one's going to be an even longer project. I just wanted to show you this. But look at this. And this one, because I didn't have space on the whiteboard, I just put it on some medium weight cardstock that I had, because it's going to be tucked into that box. So you're not even going to see that. But all of these, they will stand up. They will look perfect. And again, these were from the Park Carta Bella Echo Park Carta Bella, A Very Merry Christmas collection. So yeah, so if you're like, hey, I remember that collection, and remember that website also has Echo Park, Carta Bella, Jilly Bean, so many other collections, so many other artists, and even has some Prima, the Time one, the Tea Time, also the Fairy one, several things in all of those digital collections, so you can decorate your craft room, decorate your living room, your kitchen, whatever it is. In all those collections, they have Halloween. Like, I was going to do this for Halloween, but I figured we're already kind of decorated, let me get these done, because this took me a little bit to do. So, and in total, all of these cost me, it was technically 2 posters, so they were $20 a piece. But you can do the ones at one of the other ones that has the big banners, the 2x6. The foam boards were $2.99 a piece, and the collection of the ephemera was $2.99 for a set. So not super expensive, as opposed to $200 for just one Santa Claus. Not happening. So yeah. So hope you guys like it. Let me know if there's another theme you want me to do. I'm more than glad to. I mean, themes are coming up. It's just that I feel like I'm already past into being done with Halloween. But I hope you like it. Hope it inspires you. Thanks for stopping by.